Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I'm going to do a half wrap, full glitter tumbler, sort of peekaboo. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm starting with a 20-ounce stainless tumbler from the Stainless Depot company. And I am taking a almost 2-inch piece of tape and putting it down one side. I'm going to do this strip later in a solid teal color because the vinyl that we're going to use later is going to have some missing out of the, you'll just see. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm going to go ahead and tape this off. And then I am going to paint the tumbler. So I took this outside and I spray painted it white and then kind of ombrated a little bit of that Island Girl. No, I used a teal color from Rust-Oleum. And it didn't have to be perfect because the glitter is going to cover most of it anyway. So, but I needed the white on there for the white glitter. So once that is completely done, I went ahead and removed that tape and then put tape on either side to protect that paint. And then I just mixed up this paint using green and blue to make a teal. And I'm going to paint that strip and glitter it. And I'm going to use Ccdiy by Peachy Olive Glitters. And I'm going to use the paint as the adhesive. Once that's all done, I'm going to remove the tape and set this off to dry just for a little bit. That paint's going to dry super quick. And once that is dry, then I can epoxy the rest to do our glitter of ombre glitter, whatever. So yeah, once this dries a little bit, I just carefully go right up to where the CC is, so that I don't get too much on it. It really doesn't matter because if the white glitter gets on it, it'll just show the teal, and well, the teal on the teal is the same color, so it won't matter. But I am going to ombre the CC from Peachy Olive Glitters up into that white, and then I will use, I forget which white glitter I used, but I'll show you. So I'm just being very careful next to that one I've already glittered. Just using one little finger and going up right against it. And now that that's all epoxied, I am just going to start pretty heavy at the bottom first of all, before I tilt and start moving that glitter up into the white. And I glitter the bottom. And then I am going to tilt my tumbler probably about a 45-degree angle. And I'm aiming, you can't really tell from here, but I'm aiming at where that line is already. And just hitting that so that it kind of cascades up. And I am just sprinkling it from very high up so that it does cascade down into that white. And then once I'm done with that and happy with it so far, I'm just going to fold this piece of parchment paper that I have after I tap off the excess. And then get a new piece of parchment so that we can do the white. And for the white, I am going to use Flurries by Peachy Olive Glitter. And this is so pretty. It has like a little bit of silver in it, which is just gorgeous. And I'm going to start very heavy at the top and then, of course, cascade the way down. And I'm going back to CC to further blend the two together. And once I'm happy with that, I will tap off the excess and then we'll set this off to dry. Once this is dry, I will put 2 coats of epoxy on this after I've already sealed it 2 times as well. So I just use the Rust-Oleum clear coat to seal it and then let it spin. Once the vinyl is done, I got this vinyl from the Peachy Olive Glitters Peachy palette. And this was the collab with Manny and Mel, made by Manny and Mel. And it's so stinking cute. But I didn't want to just do just a half wrap. I wanted to kind of do something interesting with it. So I decided to write the word joy, because the decal I'm going to use has the word joy in it. And I also got that from the Peachy palette for June. And so I wrote the word joy going down, but then I cut the word in half so that we can do somewhat of a peekaboo with half of each letter. So here I'm just pulling out the excess of the vinyl that I don't need, and it's still kind of hard to see until it gets onto the tumbler what exactly it does say. It's much easier to see from behind here, actually. So I'm cutting off the little bit of backing that I have, and I want to put the backing back on, but leave a little space, because right where that solid is where I want the beginning of the letters, and so that the other letters go right on the line. And we will outline it afterwards, but that's why I went ahead and did just a solid strip right there, so that you'd be able to see it better. Once I get it lined up to exactly where I want, I lay it down and then remove the backing from the rest of the vinyl, and then squeegee as much of the air out as possible and pop any bubbles that there might have been. And on the ombre side, I am putting this decal that I got from the June Peachy palette. And it just says, do what brings you joy. And I'm putting that up in the white area of the glitter and getting it as even as possible and then laying that down. So once that's done, I am going to add the final coat, well, one coat of epoxy, and I'm going to mix in Marshmallow from the Glitter Heart Co. into my epoxy and let that spin until it is done. Now it's time to do the outlines. I just created an offset and an inset and made it an outline for the words. So I am going to go ahead and cut each letter out individually to make it easier to apply, and then apply them to each. And then I did also cut out a strip to go on the other side, and then I take what's left of that strip and go in between the letters of these to make it one cohesive looking piece. And so far, I'm absolutely loving this. And I'm going to seal all of this vinyl with the, not the Crystal Glitter Glue, with Ccdiy clear coat and give it a few final coats of epoxy. However, on my very last coat of epoxy, I had a piece of transfer tape that was sitting underneath my turner. And when I came and checked it in the morning, it had completely attached itself to the tumbler. So when I go to pull it off, it ended up pulling off so much. So I'm not happy with how this turned out. But I mean, the design and stuff is so cute. But the way that it actually ended up turning out, this is just going into my cupboard. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.